Hey, Kurt Mortensen here. Just finished the podcast at MaximizeYourInfluence.com on referrals, getting more referrals. Interviewed Stacy Randall Brown on how to get referrals without asking. How cool is that? People knocking on your door, wanting to give you referrals. How do you do that? And on this YouTube channel, what I want to do is kind of maximize what I talked about on the podcast. Now, if you want to access the podcast, it's at MaximizeYourInfluence.com. Also home of you can take your Persuasion IQ, get the free book, the free best-selling book, Maximize Your Influence. Also on Spotify and iTunes, Maximize Your Influence is the name of the podcast. But let's kind of talk about referrals and think about this. Most of your business should be based on referrals. If not, you're doing something wrong. So a couple issues here. First of all, your competence. I know you feel competent. Well, at least hopefully you do. And that's a perception. Are you really competent in your industry? Is that perception coming across? I mean, think about it. If your neighbor who has great character, good person, one of your best friends, was building an airplane out of plastic Coke bottles because they found this thing on the internet, they started to make it, they finally built it, they want you as their best friend to go on the first voyage, the first flight. Would you go? I mean, even though they're a good person, your best friend, there's some competence issues. And is that true with your clients, your customers, your friends, your family, the people that should be referring to you? Are you coming across as competent? Now, one of the ways to fix that is to consistently teach new things, new ideas, when you talk to them, help them realize that you are an expert. And the other thing to think about too is, how do you cut through that clutter? How do you get them to remember you? According to Advertising Age magazine, we're hit with over 5,000 persuasive messages a day. 5,000! How do you cut through that clutter? So that's what I want to talk about. How do you cut through that clutter? How do you get people to remember you when they're talking to somebody that you can help, that you can serve? Okay? So I was talking to a real estate agent, kind of depressed, a little glum. I'm like, what's up? He's like, well, my best friend went with another real estate agent. It's been really bothering me. And it just kept bothering him 1 week, 2 weeks. I finally had to talk to him. What's going on? What happened? I'm a real estate agent. And the friend said, oh, yeah, that's right. You are. It just wasn't on their radar. So what can you do to get on their radar, to stay on their radar so your name pops up when you can help somebody they're talking to? Maybe you can provide a newsletter online, drop it off, put it in the mail, prove your worth, stay on their brain. You can do a podcast like I do, maybe a YouTube channel, get the information out there, depending if you're a local business or an international business. Those are things that you can work on. Some industries use specialty advertising where your name's always in front of them. Maybe it's on a calendar. I don't know if they still have those. Maybe it's on a pencil or a pen or a screwdriver, or a shirt or a hat or something they use every day where they see that name. That can be very helpful. Another thing you do is to serve them, help them, take them to lunch, help them achieve their goals. That's something that you can do. If you've read Maximum Influence, one of the 12 laws of persuasion is reciprocity. The more you help and serve them, help them achieve their goals, the more they're going to help you achieve your goals. Another reciprocity factor here, you give them referrals. Help them out. Referrals should be the key to your business. If you need help here, there's probably referral clubs in your area. Google referral clubs and your city. And there are people and clubs that get together and they swap referrals. It could be a great way to get things going, to increase your referrals, because this is a big part of your success. I mean, when you get a referral, you know it's easy. Trust is not as big of an issue, at least. And you know that you can solve their problem. Do this. Get more referrals, get more business, make more money, and go out and make the world a better place.